Hello friends, today we are going to see the diode current equation and nature of the VI characteristics of a PN junction diode. We know that the relationship between the applied voltage V and the diode current I is exponential, as we have seen in the previous class, and it is mathematically expressed as diode current equation, which is nothing but I equals to I naught into e power V by eta Vt minus 1, where this I is your diode current, this I naught is a reverse saturation current, this V is the applied voltage, eta is the constant, which is 1 if you use a germanium material and 2 for a silicon. Vt is nothing but thermal voltage, which is also called as voltage equivalent of temperature. It is nothing but, this Vt is nothing but kT by Q, where K is the Boltzmann constant. The value of that Boltzmann constant is 8.62 into 10 power minus 5 eV, electron volt per degree Kelvin, where T is the temperature and Q is the charge of the electron. Generally, if we say it is at room temperature, then we will say it is at 27 degrees Celsius, or we can say 300 degree Kelvin. Then if you put the values of the charge of the electron, that is 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 into Boltzmann value this, and your temperature 300, we will get Vt approximately equals to 26 millivolts. Now this what is this Vt shows that this Vt we can see that this voltage equivalent of temperature, it indicates the dependency of your diode current on the temperature. As we know that for every 10 degree rise in temperature, reverse saturation current doubles, and for every 1 degree rise in temperature, the input voltage reduces by 2.5 millivolts. That was a very important effect of temperature on your PN junction diode or any semiconductor material. So the same thing we can prove with this mathematical equation, like here I is proportional to the Vt, where Vt is the thermal voltage. So as temperature increases or decreases, your current will be increasing or decreasing. Now this diode current equation, it is applicable for all the conditions of the diode. That means maybe the diode is in a forward bias, reverse bias, or it is unbiased. Okay, in any of the case you see, you'll be getting the answer same. That means this is a common equation which is applicable for forward, reverse, and unbiased conditions. Let us prove that how it is. Let us say in the first condition, when you talk about forward bias, I am going to validate this current equation is applicable for forward, reverse, and unbiased. So let us see the case of forward bias. In that, we know that whenever we apply forward bias, means your biasing voltage V, the input voltage which you apply, is has to be positive, and when this value is positive, that means the exponential index is positive. Fine. Due to this, if you substitute some value over here of V value of positive voltage, we will get this e power, that term is greater than your 1, that means this 1 can be neglected. Therefore your I equals to I naught e power V by eta Vt minus 1, as it is very greater than 1, therefore it is neglected. So your equation remains is IF equals to I naught into e power V by eta Vt, when V is a positive, and because of that your exponential term is a positive, which value will be large. In the second case, when you did not apply when you apply a reverse voltage, that means PN junction diode is in reverse bias condition. That means your V is negative. When V is negative, when applied voltage is negative, that means exponential term is negative, which leads us that e power V by eta Vt is very smaller than 1, therefore it is neglected, and you will get your reverse current. That is, when these terms get neglected, what your answer will be? Reverse current equals to reverse saturation current into minus 1, nothing but IR equals to minus of I naught. That means whether you apply forward or reverse bias, this equation holds good. It is applicable, and this is a diode current equation, and in exam they'll be asking on the problems on using this current equation. So let us see a simple example of this diode current equation problem. Now in this problem, what they have given us, when a reverse bias is applied to the germanium diode. Okay, first we'll extract the data. When a reverse bias is applied to the germanium diode, means from germanium diode is given. From that, what I can say, neta value is my 1. The reverse saturation current is I naught at a room temperature. Room temperature means what? Nothing but your 300 degree Kelvin, or we can say 27 degrees Celsius, right? Is 0.3 microamps. 0.3 microamps. This is your T. Determine the current flowing in the diode when 0.15 forward bias is applied at room temperature. They are asking us to find out the current flowing when the forward voltage is 0.15 volts. So this is what my data is given. I know my diode current equation is I equals to I naught e power V by eta Vt minus 1. So what is my I naught? 0.3 microamps, matlab 10 power minus 6 into e power V. V is how much? 0.15. Neta is what? 1. Why? It is germanium. 1 into Vt. What is Vt? Voltage current of temperature. What was that? Vt equals to kT by Q. So here T is your room temperature, your K is Boltzmann constant, charge of the electron. If you substitute this value, we know that we are going to get 26 millivolts. Therefore 26 into 10 power minus 3 minus 1. If you simplify this, we'll be getting, how much we'll get? Let me do this. Point 3 to the power minus 6 into 0.15 okay, it is 95.8 microamps. So this is a very simple examples which we have seen. You can practice more problems on this. Something like, you try at home one more problem. Determine the values of a forward current in a case of PN junction diode. In a case of PN junction diode with I naught 10 microamps, V of 0.8 volts and T 300 degree Kelvin. That's it. Now extract the data. What is the data given? They said it is I naught is your 10 microamps, V of is 0.8 volts, T is this. When T is given means I can say I will get this, as it is a room temperature, again I am going to get 26 millivolts. Forward voltage is given, 10 is given. So what is my diode current equation is I equals to I naught e power V by eta Vt minus 1. So I naught is given, V is given, Vt is given, but what about this eta? So here they did nowhere mention which type of semiconductor they are talking about. So here you are free to assume whether silicon or germanium diode. In the last problem we have solved germanium, so now I'll assume silicon diode. If they are given, you can go with that. If they haven't mentioned, you can choose any one, either silicon or germanium. So assume silicon diode means your eta is 2. So if you substitute those values, 10 into 10 power minus 6 into 0.8 divided by 2 into what is Vt, 26 into 10 power minus 3 minus 1. So if you solve this, you check, you should get something like this. Okay, so you can practice more problems on your diode current equation, because it is a very important topic. Definitely a question will be asked on the problems of diode current equation. Thank you.